Hello Scorpio, thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome to Tarot Solar Sun Studio. I'm Karo. This is my new setup now. And so far so good. I have also performed Twin Flame and Soulmate Connections reading series. If you haven't checked that out yet, you can also check it out. This is for, though, end of May 2025 to give you some insight about how things potentially manifest for you for the end of May 2025. Scorpio consciousness. Let's find out now the cards. So the first message we have Scorpio, the second message, the third message, the fourth message, and the fifth message position. Well, it's very Scorpionic, I have to say. Just a sec. Let me adjust myself. Oh no. Okay. Thank you for your patience, Scorpio. So what do we have here? Okay, so we are, so you see this handshake here. So there is a contract there, it seems, or someone we try to reach out and make a dealing. So we want to make a deal, we want a handshake, we want to be allies with this person, it seems. But the situation which is heading to that seems to maybe in the beginning filled a bit with, we have the mouse here. This usually includes a loss, about maybe there has been people who has left, or the circumstances came in the beginning in a situation in which like you were the only one left and you have to make this deal, make this cooperation or like deal with this with a person. Now for this though, this is the pig energy, and this is the ally card, and we have the mouse, which is like a bit opposite of it. I think the idea here is that ask for something. When you make this deal, you deserve like a big amount of something. Don't bargain for something less than you deserve. So you have a right to ask for more for yourself. Okay, so this is one of the main ideas in your reading. Plus, if something has lost in the beginning, people left, you know, let's say when it comes to beneath the surface, some things didn't went as you expect. There was this kind of a drain in the energy, or in the trust, or in the resources, let's say. This is also when people steal your time, steal your energy, like making you feel drained here. And this is sometimes the anxiety energy which works at the background. And it can be quite warning, especially what type of messages does your body give to yourself. Okay, so here then, before moving forward with everything, and we have a book here, this is very good card as well. But the thing is that before moving forward, by this end of May, check your foundations, okay? Check your foundations before you move ahead. Your challenge card here is the railroad, which means there is a path that needs to be taken. And you know, in the railroads we have these forks, right? So there is a switch of forks, as they say. So it's not, it may not be that type of a gentle path ahead, and it may still cut your comfort zone very straight form. But you're gonna feel your options are in front of you. Your options are already laid out there. And maybe you feel like this choice of making this handshake maybe is like forced upon you, okay? It is actually, railroad energy for me sometimes describes things a bit like fated, let's say, destined, fated movement. But fated I am not using as like a fatalistic movement. I'm using as where conditions has come in the end as a result of consequence, and it's that path only, let's say, in front of us. So because it has come to that point with the cause and effect too. So you may feel if a choice is like actually being forced upon me. So that fated moment, let's say, which may involve also some kind of a distance and some maybe travel element, it is going to make us feel a bit like, okay, once I set my path ahead, it may be impossible to go back, because it's like a fated movement. And so you are asked here to move forward in a direction regardless of the unease or that sometimes lack of full clarity. To check your foundations will be just a good move there. Now, this is the secret tool in this reading. So of course the pig archetype can be quite greed, can be super comfort zone, can be the temptation. But the tool here is actually tells us about the material life, the earthly pleasures, our ambitions, and sometimes even indulgence. Well, it's a double-edged ally, but the thing is that you can have what you want. You can really, but how to say, don't ask lesser than you want, okay? The problem with the pig energy is like, as it is a double-edged element, yes, but you can still have what you want, but will you remain wise in pursuit of it? And at that point the book appears. So wisdom, knowledge, data, whatever you call, will be provided here. You can have what you want, okay? You can go to that handshake, and the offer can be delicious, but yeah, it may come with a price of maybe no going back. So you have to treat it wisely. And in that direction, what is going to be revealed by this book, I think, yes, a wisdom, information which may come very much handy that you can use in this handshake, but it can be also uncovering of a secret, confidential information, if you will, or a document, maybe some element of truth, okay? So this may goes like, for instance, oh, we have discovered that document which actually revealed everything, or let's say someone was messaging with someone, but it has come to you, you know, like wrongly sent, but reach out to you. So this can be one of the things, but the truth may also come to you through intuition, It can come to you with a research, something literally written, by the way. But it's gonna either way change your path. And with the result of that, this partnership will be, it seems, yeah, this partnership will happen. And by the way, I just felt this now. At the beginning of this event, I feel like, so the mice were there for some time. For some reason, for some Scorpios, I'm also feeling like a particular resource has been like taken maybe in front of your eyes. You allowed it somehow, maybe, yeah, the mouse was just digging the hole there all this time, but you didn't really mind it, let's say. Because there was a cat at home, you thought that the cat will take care of it. But sometimes, you know, cats become so domesticated. Some cats even do not bother with the insects or mouses, you know. I mean, yeah, it was like a bit, it's not an unseen matter maybe, but you know, some things were going there, but you didn't take it like maybe it's that serious. But then you now have to face with this path, and we will call it fate, you know, something in that nature. So here, this destined shift, or that forced journey, or now I am the only one who can handle this energy, which is offering a lot of success, a lot of comfort to you with the potential risks, is facing with some secret truth factors. Some things will likely to reveal that you have that contract, you have that karmic handshake, and this is, I think, a long-term commitment. It's not a short-term one. What can be the risks here? I'm just thinking. Okay, some things in your journey may feel like too good, but make sure they are at least transparent. Okay, you got to really watch. You have the book, you have the handshake. You got to definitely watch what is really said, signed, promised, you know. This is going to be very important. But remember, you do not have to make a deal with someone that you do not fully trust. But also, it doesn't mean it can't work, okay? So for you, there are this type of elements as well. You know how it's there are some nuances. Okay, there are some nuances, and the handshake though is not casual. Yes, it may, you know, once it is like set on a contract, like written, things can be managed from there, because this is going to create a binding thing. It's gonna create a mutual obligation for both of the people, or agreement, or this can be even a spiritual contract, right? So this contract may have, I think, lasting consequences. Of course, it may not be forever, but it's gonna go for some time. This may even like reshape your also daily life. This may reshape your other commitments. Okay, this may be also you who are finally making a peace with someone. It just occurs to me if this can be also with a family member that you haven't like spoken long time. Yeah, it seems you will be, and they will be accepting some terms there. So there is, I think, a power in the negotiation by the end of May. This handshake is of course mutual. So for what can I recommend you? I can recommend you to ask, what are they offering me and what I am offering back to them. Am I giving away too much? Do I asking so less? You know, am I taking too little? The piggy here is like, you deserve what you deserve that pleasure, that earthly material energy. You deserve to ask for more. Okay? You just make sure it is fair. Okay? But I think there is a plenty of things you will be like provided and given here, but don't rush to agree. Okay? Just because it is presented to you very sweetly. So I think this is what you need to know for the end of May 2025. Hope it can be insightful, Scorpio. If you have like further questions, and if you want these questions to be a personal reading for you, you can always find me in my live streams called Karo is Answering Your Tarot Question. If you want to know how these live streams work, if this is your first time in my channel, please check the description box below to see how we operate things in the channel. And thank you so much for your interest to my readings, and hope it's going to work out fine. Thank you so much, Scorpio. Take care. Bye bye.